Hey guys and girls, Snowy here, welcome to part 28 of Polaris and City Skylines 2. In the last episode I built up this port area and a lot of things were missing, at least from what I could see, because when clicking this main building over here, this one, the large port, I am still missing the upgrades. I am missing the upgrades for storage yards, for example oil, and no, not for oil, for ore and other items, and I still did not find them. I thought initially that it was this one, but that was the intermodal train terminal. These are just let's see, cargo yards, etc. So when I did a search through the find it option and I typed in, eventually I came to storage yard. And I click on this, like that, we get suddenly some items here. Coal storage yard and large storage yard, medium storage yard. I don't see any specifics for ore, but let me grab this thing and point down right over there. So that will then fill up with I think, what is it? Coal. Yeah, coal. Okay. So what did I find more? So this is a coal storage yard. Then a large bulk storage yard. So, but if I look at the sub menus, I see here, for example, and I'm not sure if this is correct, but this storage yard, is it true that it is located under the electricity tab? And for example, this thing is located under the transportation tab. Kind of weird, you know, if you ask me. But let me click this building and see. Yeah, this is something similar. And let me see, we can point it down somewhere here. Oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, there's only an overlap with those oil things over there, but I don't care. I like this central. Yeah, so we only will move this thing out of the way. No issues there. If I can grab it. Come on, yeah, I can grab it. Move it just on the other side, like that. So, okay. Maybe, yeah, those are the buildings that I was looking for. But it's a pity that they don't show up in the standard menu. So that's really a pity. So that is a bulk storage yard. And this thing is a large storage yard, which is a little bit smaller. But hey ho, here we will put it somewhere to good use, like there. Yeah, also, and then we have a medium bulk storage yard, so these things are a little bit smaller, but hey, I like those actually. So there and there, that does fit, because this is a port, guys and girls. This thing, you know, this thing should be filled up with all kind of stuff. Yeah. So here also, boink over there. Then we have a medium storage yard. Well, that speaks for itself, I guess. We can put that over there. That's nice. And this one there, I have anarchy on it. Yeah, let me turn that off. There and oh, that does not fit. That's a pity. Okay, where to put more of these? Does not fit either. Squeezy in between here. Nope. Well, then we have some space here. And we also have like the smaller version, the real small versions. Okay, these are cute, actually. You know, cute little thingies like that. And one on the other side. And then, that does not fit. No, I cannot anarchy that in. That is just a little bit too much. Let's go to this side then. This is a nice bright side. There it can fit. There it cannot fit. There it can fit. You can squeeze it in there. Ooh, it even fits here. How lovely. And there not. Okay. How about here? Here we have some space. There. Yeah, we fill this up. Nice. This does not fit. It's a pity. So, how about this? There's an alligator. Ooh, I like this. Put it there. Yeah, put it there. So what can we actually put in here? Because if I go back to the main menu of this building over here, and no, that's the wrong button. This building, yeah, and then the upgrades. So we can put some stuff here. There are also other buildings, by the way, that I did not use in the previous episode. So we have like, let me see, we have a passenger terminal. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Employee canteen. No, that seems nice. We can just put that anarchy in there. Okay, then we have port security. I always would think, like, you know, security have to be at the gate. Security has to be at the gate. So we put it at the gate. Emergency response can also be put right in between here. Perfect. This is a crane. This is a crane. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I was looking for these things. They can be put here in these areas. These areas are empty. So it's either this, let me see, what's best size, this, yeah, this is very long, oh, that does not fit, okay, then this one, you go there, and this will overlap each other a little bit, but I think we can live with it, because I will show you in a minute. So first we put this one over there, you see, because there's no real overlap, you know, it's just fine. Yeah, it's just fine. So let's see, we are grabbing now the small container yard, which, let me see, will fit here. That will also overlap slightly, but hey ho, hey ho. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. And if I look at this thing, I think we are going to move this to fill that gap. We'll do it like this. Here we go. Look, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's see, can we snug in this? I tried to pick this thing, but it does not want what I want, so I have to go through again the main gate here and then go back. Let's see, we have this thing over there, so we can put like a small one over here. Yeah, that can be anarchy through there, no problems. How about here? Let's see, a slightly bigger one. Yeah, that does fit. We have a huge amount of space here, and I wonder what we actually still can. What can we put here? I mean, can you even put industry inside of here or not? I'm curious if we actually would do that. Would we get buildings? I am curious about that. We are going to put that to the test. Just put a few industry buildings in here. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Would that really work? Industry inside of a here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty curious. Okay, let's do a little bit of walking path here with some pavement with lights from there to there. It even creates a pedestrian crossing. That's nice. And here we have like this space that is now not utilized, and I want to utilize it. I don't know if this would work here inside this area. Would it? I have no idea. So let me try this. So this is just an alley road, but I don't know if we can just apply it to here. Would that work? Would these guys drive on here? If I put, for example, a container on there. So let me have a look. So we grab you. A small container. Maybe one size bigger, yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty much curious what will happen. Will they use this road or not? Also, will the industry work over here? Also, that's another thing. Okay, another... this is now pretty okay for now. I want to focus now on something else. Of course, my home guest, Old Lord Speedy, came with the suggestion like, hey, why don't you connect these harbors up with the other harbor all the way over there, I suppose. Now let me have a look. Now we do have connections that are running from this harbor all over the place to there, but not straight to here. So maybe there is a point, but I am not sure. Just saying, I'm not sure if we can connect these things up to a regular harbor, but that is something we're going to find out. So we're going to the ship water area, and then we're going to make let's see, a cargo route. Yes, I'm going to make it bright purple, so like that, so we can all see it. And I want to try to make it go from here. Okay, we go there. Let's see if this works. Can that go in that direction? Add waypoint. Ooh, it does. Nice. Okay. I think. Oh, that's interesting. That is pretty interesting. So you can actually make connections from. Ooh, oh. Me love that. Did I complete it? Yeah, I think so. That's nice, actually. So this thing sticks out here. So can I pick a pic of that? Yep, I can. So what if I just select this and we just carefully maneuver that there? And let's see, cargo ship. Oh, I created now something of an issue here with this one. So what's the problem then? Some of the routes are being relayed, but I wonder how to fix this. Drag to delete route, click. Okay, then we just try to create a new one, make it orange. So from there, pathfinding failed. What do you mean pathfinding failed? You cannot go from pathfinding failed. So apparently this does not work proper. Oh, that's a pity. So let me then delete this. Somehow, maybe I think that it is too big. Yeah, I think so. So we need a smaller waterway. This one. Also turn that anarchy off. And then just do it like so. And then here we go, just in there. So now let's check it out how it goes now with the cargo ship 2 route. So this one is still going through there, you know, around like that, the purple line. We just made it. Now let's see if this thing can now get out of here. This one. Oh, look at that. Add waypoint. Yeah, and then he can get out of here. Hey, I never used this part. That's interesting. Okay, you go back. Yeah, never used that. Oh, interesting. How many harbors do we have? We also have here, this harbor. And I am 100% sure that probably this harbor, look, it's not connected to any of those. Look, we have like this sea lane over here, and if I can make another small one from, let's say, here straight into there without anarchy, yeah, and then we create another cargo ship route which we make purple just for the funsies of it, and from here, yeah, that works, to there. Add waypoint. Oh yeah, and then to there. Look at that. I think this is something that Old Lord Speedy was mentioning, because yeah, you have to connect these harbors up with each other so that more goods can be transferred by ship and not by truck or whatever. So this is the only cargo harbor here, and this is of course the residential area, so we are not touching that. On the other side here, There's like the slight issue with all these bridges we have over here and all these, yeah. This would require a lot of changing stuff, so for the time being I'm not touching that. Yeah, not touching that. Okay, so other things that let me have a look. What do we have here? So this guy is complaining about garbage being piling up. Okay, so wind direction. Usually I click just on this thing. Right, from there to there. Garbage, huh? Garbage. So I think we can put like a dedicated, yeah, dedicated small recycle center just for this one, just for this guy. I think that would work out perfectly well. Let me try that out. So we just grab a simple road like this. We put it over up to there. Bash, like that. We go to the recycling area and then we just grab a small, how many? This is 5 garbage trucks. It's already a large building actually, and this one has only 1 truck. 15 trucks, 5, 250. Whoa, no. Well, let's just put this thing here. And let's say, for example, let's see, let me grab this thing. So we do have a district running here. I think this is this district is the whole, yeah, beach district basically. We can make that a lot smaller, so we are going to adjust that. So we make a new one, a new area that will entail this entire area. Let's say including up to here, yeah. So from here, here, and then the entire. I don't know how that works with the trash. Maybe the trash will only be collected there at the main building. We will see how that will work. This is okay to keep it like that. There's no trash at the highway, so no issues there. And bash. This thing is called Garland Crest. I would say like this is then, let's say literally Polaris port crest. Yeah, why not? And then we pick this thing and we select an operating district, which will be then the Polaris port crest. So this thing will only work in this district, and I think that should suffice, so I hope. Let me see here. Do we change something here? Maybe the road. We make this asymmetrical. So here and jump like that. And of course we remove the traffic lights. We remove the pedestrian crossings. We leave that one over there. And that's fine. Traffic is not too heavy around here. Also here we have like traffic lights, which I hate. I hate those darn things, traffic lights. And here we have like 50 million crossings. It's like, what the? I leave those crossings. No, actually not. Can I remove those or not? I cannot remove those. Oh no, I cannot remove those. Okay, fair enough. But I can remove, I think, yeah, the... Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. So let me have a quick look here in the lane connector tool, how this is all... Mamma mia! So let's remove a little bit of this stuff. And here also this. I say like this can also go on that way, because why not? Utilize all the options we have. I was already thinking, like, what am I hearing there? You know, I thought I heard music, but that's not the case. So we can also put this there. Nah, not there, that's fine. This is okay. And also here, I would say like, you know, you can also go there. Also you can go there. And you know what, you can also go straight on. Yeah, make life a little bit more easier. And maybe we could also require some parking around here. Yeah, but then, you know, visible parking. Like a nice, juicy, big parking spot. There. And, let me see, there. Oh. Needs to be shifted one over. Choop, like that. And it's anarchied? Yeah, it's anarchied in there. Okay. Well, for that we have the move it mod. Move it mod. Here we go. There's the move it mod. For yeah. Here also. This one is okay. And let's just see how well these things fill up. We ask a little bit of money for the parking. And also we make sure that no other cars are parked over here. So we make this, we give this green edges. Like that. Nobody parking here on these roads. Like so. And then here we have also this remaining that we will remove, including the traffic lights. And to make sure that people actually can go from this place. So what is this actually, this whole building? This is a cargo train terminal. Now that's not really a place where you expect a lot of passengers, but still it would be nice to be able to cross the road somehow. Let's see how we can make that happen. Maybe you can even walk straight in here, you know. Yeah, so what we will be using is like this and then this. And then even there it creates a pedestrian crossing, but I don't want a crossing there, so I put one here. So they can walk straight in there, and maybe also from here. I don't know how much of walkability is possible within the harbor. Or in the port, actually. I mean, this is a port, so these things are not filling up yet. So do I need to assign a certain amount of resources to this or not? A large ore storage. Okay, ore storage. Maybe we don't have ore storage. Okay, I also searched out this thing. Intermodal train terminal. I googled for it. This thing can be connected to the outside world. Yeah, so that means like that this cargo train terminal was not really necessary, but yeah, okay, it is now there, so I keep it there. And yeah, what else can we do more? Yeah, to connect this up somehow to the main line. Let's see, what kind of line do we have over here? What does this line do? This one is going to, it's sometimes hard to say. So this line, I don't know if that is where it's leading to, towards here. And this is like, this is a normal train station. Okie dokie. Here we have a cargo terminal. So that leads there. That is then this line actually. There are already a lot of trains on it. Still, it would be possible to say like, yeah, I think so. Let me try that. So we pick a pick of this one like that, and then we're going to just make a nice bend, like roughly like this, 104 by 104. And here we do the same thing, 104 by 103. Let's wait until that train has passed. Geez, that's a long train. Yep, like that. And then from here, is that still proper? Yeah, I think it's still proper. Now let's connect this up with that train terminal there in the port. Let's see how we get there. Where am I? I'm here at the metro, and it needs to go then there. Lucky dreamer. Lucky dreamer. Voila. Now let's see if that works. Oh, that would be nice if that works. So we are going to connect that. Let's see, train. We have like a cargo. So I also want to give that a nice, I don't know, this time a white color. And we are going to click it here and let's see where we can go. So we follow this. I make a waypoint marker. Now you might ask, like, what is the use of a waypoint marker? Well, then I can at least see whether a train line, a cargo route, is without any issues. That's just it, you know, without any issues. So this will just go into, let me have a look here, into here, and then we go just back. I don't think I have to make waypoint markers here. We can just go back all the way to here and say complete line, complete route, complete route. Yes, so that can output now through there. Question is, do these guys have enough trains available? These are all metro depots. So we go in here, train, we'll go here, and then we select the small train garage depot. Okay, so actually, oh, it's facing that way. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. The only thing is we need a little bit of more road, so we put that there and you go up to there. Yeah, the only thing we need to do is then connect this line up to here. So poink a poink, and from here page down. That's the proper one, right? Yeah, that's that one. And we can just basically just hook it up in there. Bash. Now this thing can provide, come on, this thing can provide now 6 vehicles. Also in the transportation tab under the budget, I've set it to 100%. That means like that we have now all 6 vehicles available. So something that I also did not notice. Can I make an overlap here? Like it says Sunnyside Groove, but the only thing that I say is like it's a train depot. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. So we have one that leads from here, this area, to this station over here. Now, of course, we have more stations. We have, if we follow this route over here, let's see, we have a train depot there, and then let's see where this will all end up. Let me have a look. Here we have also a cargo train terminal. Right, so we will congest the place even more. Let's see, train. So cargo, create route from there. Yep. Add waypoint. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes this game can be annoying because of how badly things are like visible to the eye. It's like what is where and how does it look and etc. Add waypoint, yeah, that works. So here we go, that direction, and then here we put it back, complete route. Right, nice. As you can see, I also played a little bit with the graphical issues, because last time we had like a lot of very glary situations, so I allowed a little bit of fog to be there, so you don't have that much of that very bright part, you know. These roads were in the beginning very bright, which is now not the case, so that's pretty nice actually. Okay, so what more? I mean, yeah, I can also say like what not more. I mean, there is in every corner of this whole map there is something to do. It's like this map is already pretty filled out and the game is running not that fast anymore. I mean, look, in general, these roads, well, they drive pretty fast. I mean, half speed. So about the China district, to get old Lord Speedy answered. I did do some work around here. I made a bus route that goes around the central area. I made a path over here, which is being used. Yeah. I made some paths over here because otherwise they cannot go over here. These roads, you can see, they are just to get out a little bit faster. Like you see, this off ramp goes that way and joins the road there, so they don't have to go here, because this place actually was very busy. And now you can see these people are just walking over these pedestrian stairways, and they don't hamper the traffic. And I think that's the most important thing in City Skylines too, that you make sure that the pedestrians are not hampering the traffic. Now, they are sometimes guilty. Look, these holes, they're just still crossing the road there, and that's pretty annoying. But yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, let's just pick this whole thing, and let me try to put it here. Let me see if that can be done in one go. No, it cannot, so I have to put it here and then use the move it mod. So everything that you can do, yeah, to avoid pedestrians using the road to cross it, then just do it, you know. Remove as many crossings as possible and use these pedestrian bridges, because yeah, they're made for that. So picker it again. I think also want one here. Let's see. That seems good. Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah. Let's see. We can also grab path again. Path, and then from just straight here to that parking lot. Poink. Just like there as well. Right. Also added a few of those parking lots, and then regarding the rest, you know, this will all be Chinese based low density. So let's have a quick look here. So low density, or actually medium density maybe, and then where's the China is this one. Now I wonder, let's see what happens if we fill this up. Ooh, okay. Let's just fill this area up like that. And then we go to low density. Do we still have China? Yeah, we have China stuff. And we put that all over here. Let's bring some China to the game. Here we go. Low density. Over there. On the outsides. Here as well, low density. Hey, come on, you go there. Today, please. Thank you. Eventually this will fill up, so let's go to here again, and then this China part. Here we go, we fill that up, and these buildings are larger. Yeah, so I pick of these, and let me just let me see, CN residential 4x4. So that gives me multiple options. So I select this one, put it there. We select this one, put it there. And we select this one. It's a nice corner piece, why not? And we select this one, we can put it straight there. Yes. This one is a little bit larger. That fits nicely over here. So you have like a ring of like tall buildings, and then gradually they will become less big. So that's constantly, you know, searching for buildings, you know, to make them lower. But that will work in time. Don't worry, that will definitely work. Now this is a lot of houses that will be built here. But that's fine with me. Totally happy with that. So we are going to the low density again, and then the China part. So we do it up to, let's say, there. Yeah, here. I think so. Yeah. Not on this main road, no. Then we click on the medium density, we go back to the China part and we fill this up. Yep. And how about here? It's a little bit tricky because about the zoning. What I can do is like make a 4x4 and let's see what kind of building this will give, and that I can then copy, you know, and paste then, or, you know, select, and then other buildings can be placed here as well. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. So I select this one for there. Yes, and here. Also here we have a little bit of an issue with the zoning. So what I will do is I grab a path straight through the middle. And I had hoped that the zoning will snap to this road. It does not do it, so I need to do this. Like that and like that. Now I have the zoning here, so we can now put like these Chinese buildings over there. Ding dong dong. Okay, great. And we do a little bit more China on this side. Yeah, the zoning the zoning is really, you know, bizarre. Now I want to use, because look at this you know, parking lot. It's completely filled up because we will have a lot of extra houses here. I am going to build like more parking lots over there, and also a few over here maybe. There's not much space around here. Maybe here in the back. Yeah, this is a good place. Here we go. And let's see, we will have all these houses. Whoa, they look very similar. Geez, those are like a bunch of commie blocks. Those are looking very similar, actually. Look at that. You know, I know that the difference between this and that is way too big. You know, these buildings are way too tall, and these are too small. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. I have to think about that, guys. I have to really think about that. So that is doing okay. Then we have this area over here that still needs expanding, you know, because like I said, this will surround the entire city, but not today, because that is just a lot of work. And eventually we also have to expand here more. But I think we'll leave it at that. I think we accomplished quite some things. You know, we have connected up this port harbor with the other harbor over there, added some more storage facilities, although nothing is being stored here. That's the only thing that I'm just wondering, like, hey, how and what. We do have these buildings over here. Now my question is, are there people working here? Let me see. There are 26 employees working there. So you can actually have industry on a port area. Now this thing, with this road here, is there stuff in here? Let me see. Cargo storage 5 kiloton. Upkeep. So how much is actually in here? I don't see anything. Raw materials. I have my doubts, to be honest, about this thing. Medium container yard. Let's compare it with this one. So this one has, at the moment, traded resources. This is the storage. Look at the cost. I mean, is this really the cost? $1 million per month? Wow. Are those things that's like creepy, you know, how expensive those things are. And these oil things, level 1. You know what I think is, maybe the next episode we should concentrate on getting more resources out of the area, like coal and oil and ore and whatnot. And let's see if we can apply that somehow around here. yeah, there's no other real space for it. At least, maybe, if I look at these... yeah, theoretically, what you can do is this. Check it out. So, look. We can select this, make it bigger. We just make this area larger. And we could theoretically use this area all the way up where the shipping paths are, which are roughly there. And we could use this area as a source for those kind of resources. All the way up to there if we want to. Making use of every available space there is in the game. So, and you know, and why not? Why should we not do that? I mean, nothing tells us that it is forbidden, and this tool is there for us to use. We can also make like a harbor on this side as well. Ooh, that is like a great idea. I love it. Now here, this is outside of the area, so here I will just make it just like this. Zoop. That looks the most natural. So here we will follow a little bit this part as well. So nice. Somehow it reminds me a little bit about this old game that I played on the Commodore Amiga called Populous, whatever. And so that's just for funsies. It has a tail. It has a tail. Okay, let's just do a little bit of smoothing. I like that. I like that. So we can put all kinds of materials here in the ground, which we actually can use in the next episode. So to fill up those, you know, all those storage facilities there in the port. And of course we need ships to bring it there. That's the interesting part of it. So since this is already very close to it, I probably have to make a little bit of space here and there, but it will do. Yeah, that's a nice thing for the next episode. Okay, guys and girls, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And yeah, if you have any comments, put them in the comment section below, and yeah, we will see what we can do. If you know how I can make, like, for example, some of these ports have like these very long outsticking, I don't know what they are, breakwaters or something. It's like a breakwater port. You know, just breakwater. There's nothing there. Okay. I will try to figure that out off camera. Anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.